Hi everybody, welcome to All Games New and Old. I'm David Rodriguez and today I'm going to be unboxing Star Wars the deck building game. I have been excited about this since it was announced. As you may know if you watch the channel a lot, I love deck building games. Star Wars is of course a very cool theme. I love Star Wars. I will say that I'm not one of the fans who can like list off all the side characters. I'm not, like I love it, but I'm not like that deeply in love with it, but I do very much enjoy Star Wars, so I'm excited to try this out. But let me flip this over and we'll see what it says. Probably something about the Force and the Empire and that kind of thing. Let's see. It says the fate of the galaxy is in your hands. Experience epic strategic battles in Star Wars the deck building game. This easy-to-learn game reimagines the conflict between the Galactic Empire and the Rebel Alliance in thrilling head-to-head gameplay. Recruit characters, collect bounties, use the Force, and destroy the enemy base. So there's over 50 unique cards. Take command of your favorite characters, vehicles, and starships, and iconic bases. Choose your base from 10 different locations. Each one has a powerful ability. Love it. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and just get this sucker open. I'm sort of amazed it took this long for there to be a Star Wars deck building game. That's, yeah, it's shocking to me. But hey, we're here today. That's all that really matters. So I'm good with it. I'm trying to remember. I think the designer of this might be the same designer as Marvel Champions. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm right. Or one of the other living card games, I think. Obviously, I haven't played it yet, but I assume there will be expansions to this as time goes on. Fantasy Flight is kind of known for having a lot of expansions, and the Star Wars universe is big and vast, and there's all kinds of characters out there, so I think it'll happen. All right, so here is our rule book. Let's see how many pages we've got. Let's see, there's at page 30, I have frequently asked questions. So I won't consider that part of the rule. There's optional rules, advanced game modes. Let's go ahead and get to like the real end of it. So like really the rules go to page 27. So that's not really a short rule book by any stretch, but there looks to be a lot of pictures in here. So a lot of it's taken up by art, which is not too surprising. Okay, great. Okay, looks good. So we have some purple, yellow, and just one white cube. So I'm not sure what those stand for, but I will find out eventually. Wow, okay. There's lots of little like small decks in here. Okay, let's go ahead and just start getting these open. I don't always like to do unboxing for games that are just cards, but I mean, everybody loves Star Wars, right? So I think people want to see if they haven't gotten it yet. I know when I bought this, it was already sold out at a lot of places. I can't remember where. I think I might have got it at Boardlandia, which I actually have a lot of good luck there sometimes when other places are out of things. Sometimes they still have them kicking around. So, you know, I would recommend them. Check them out. I've never had a problem with them as far as getting games or anything like that. You know, I like a lot of those online retailers, so I don't mean to pick them over anything else, but I have had some good luck with them. So, I don't know. I know there's, you know, there's probably a Rebel Alliance deck and an Empire deck. I'm not totally sure if they look different on the back or anything, but all right. So, some people are going to know all these ships, and I am not one of those people. All right. So, I know I have a tendency to read the cards, but this is all cards, and I don't want to do that because it'll take forever. So, I'm just going to kind of flip through them, let you see stuff. Ooh, Jawas. I will call out some of them. We know this scene, the Raiden Gunslinger. Did Han shoot first? Did Han shoot first? This is apparently very important to some people. I have my thoughts on it, but I'm not that strongly pulled either way. So, again, love Star Wars, but I'm not that super deep. So, that's okay. But I'd love to know what you think. Are you bothered by that whole Han shooting first or not thing? All right. Is it Twi'lek or Twi'lek? I'm not sure. Either way, smuggler. Oh, let me kind of turn this a little bit. No, okay, we're back to this. Okay, I guess it was just going to be that way. That's fine. Oh, that's interesting looking. Have those been in anything before? I don't recognize it, but it could just be something I just don't recall. That's more than possible. Blockade Runner. Oh, there's your bounty hunter. What am I turning it for? Bounty hunter robot there. Okay. Lando. Gotta have Lando. My gosh. Jabba's sail barge. That's great. There's Jabba himself. So I don't know the rules of this specifically, but I was listening to Oh goodness, it might have been Secret Cabal. I'm not sure, but they're saying that you have your your marketplace where you buy your cards, and you can only buy ones that match the alliance or the group that you're part of, but you can attack the cards of the other group, so that way you can prevent your opponent from getting them, which I think is sort of an interesting sounding concept. I don't know if that's been done in other deck building games. I don't think I personally have seen it, not that I recall anyway. Although I've played a lot of deck building games and I may simply not remember. I've also heard this compared to Star Realms, saying that it's fairly similar. I only really played Star Realms once or twice using the app when it first came out, and I didn't get too into it. I think it was more because I was playing on a phone, and my phone at the time was, it wasn't as big as iPhones get now, and so it was really hard to kind of see everything. So I didn't get too deep into that, but I have played a lot of Hero Realms, which I'm not sure how closely those kind of mimic each other. Princess Leia, yay! But regardless, I enjoyed that one. And what I liked about Hero Realms is that it is, in fact, very easy to get into and learn, and this promises to be the same, so I'm excited about that. It's nice to play a game sometimes that isn't so, doesn't have such high overhead in trying to learn it. We just did a review of Woodcraft. I'm not sure if that's coming out before I release this or after this, but either way, it's either out now or it's out soon. And great game, by the way, but there is a lot of rules to kind of, Boba Fett, there's a lot of rules to kind of front load and learn, so that makes it kind of tough. Grand Moff Tarkin, Star Destroyer, and of course Darth Vader. There had to be Darth Vader. One thing I have heard about this game, and I'm sure it's correct and I haven't seen them yet, no C-3PO or R2-D2. What the heck? I assume they almost have to do expansions just to put those guys in there. There's no way. There is no flipping way they're going to go and not have those two droids in this game. I can't even believe that. I mean, C-3PO had a breakfast cereal, for God's sakes. He's got to be in the deck building game. And it was a terrible cereal, by the way. I mean, it was just barely edible. Barely edible. Truly one of the worst kid cereals I've ever experienced. But nonetheless, it existed. Okay, so these, I'm guessing these are maybe kind of like the basic cards that you start with in most deck building games. Here's your turn sync stuff. I'm not sure what this is, but that's okay. So yeah, if you ever get the chance, well, I wouldn't recommend eating the C-3PO cereal now, as it's, probably decades old. But even if you do, for some reason, if it seems like it's perfectly preserved, let me tell you something. You're not missing anything by not giving that stuff a try. It's really bad. Anyway, I'll stop talking about the cereal now. But yeah. Oh, we are Stormtroopers. That's cool. Imperial shuttles. Oops. We are Stormtroopers. That's really cool. Imperial shuttles. Inquisitors. Oh boy. There's a lot of great Star Wars TV shows now, and I am behind on all of them. And I want to watch them all. I really do. It's just hard to find time in my life. Like, I'm barely into the second season of Mandalorian. So anything that came out after that, I have not even touched. So that's how far behind I am on Star Wars shows. And that is such a bummer. I really want to watch Andor, because I hear it has a very different vibe to it. A bit more of a grown-up kind of feel. Not to put down the rest of the Star Wars stuff, but I would really like to check that out. But, time being what it is, Rebel Troopers, Alliance shuttles, Temple Guardian, lots of planets. That's cool. Okay. And I think I got it all. I think that's it. So, not too shabby. A lot of cards, as you'd expect out of a deck building game. But, yeah, I'm very excited to give this a shot. I think this might be, maybe, the next game we review after Woodcraft is out. I'm not certain. I could change my mind on that, but it might be, because I want to try this, and I think we both want to try something a little lighter, just to, cleanse the palate, I guess. But anyway, yeah, that is it. That's Star Wars deck building game. Have you gotten this? Are you going to get this? Have you tried to get it but found it to be sold out? I hope you can get it if you want it. But I, for one, am really excited to give this one a go. I think it'll be great. Fantasy Flight, they've had a couple misses here and there, but in general, they put out a good game. So not to worry about it. And that designer, even if I'm wrong about which game he designed, I know it was something good. So it's got good pedigree there. So anyway, it's going to be great. I have no doubt. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit like and subscribe and click the little bell icon so you can know about the next time I put out a video. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you all around the table again at All Games New and Old. Bye. If you enjoyed that video, you might also like this one.
Or this one.
If you like any of our videos, what you should do is click this little button to subscribe so you'll know about the next time we put out a video.
We'll see you around the table.
Bye.
Bye.